Well, hello. This is Adam G. Back with another quick video just to do a quick update recap of the weekend, final week of the NFL season. And just as I predicted, the Green Bay Packers lost. Yes, I repeat, the Green Bay Packers lost to the Detroit Lions. Aaron Rodgers, he put on a valiant effort, but he did look a bit pedestrian at times. That pass rush yesterday last night was lethal. They just, man, they were like a pack of lions that were just released from the wild. They came from all angles. And man, they just killed that right side of the offensive line. It killed them. And Aaron Rodgers, he made some poor decisions. It's like the old saying goes, pressure bust pipes, and they definitely busted some pipes yesterday because it didn't matter if it was Lambeau Field, Soldier Field, Wrigley Field. It wouldn't have mattered. Detroit Lions, they were the better team. The Cinderella ride was over for Green Bay. The Packers, the clock struck midnight last night, and the carriage turned back into pumpkins. The Packers went home. The Lions are in. Man, I'm so proud of the Detroit Lions right now. I'm so proud of y'all. Man, you just don't know. Man, last night was a good night. Only thing that would have made it better is if I almost said sorry, but only thing that would have made it better is if the Jets would have beat the Dolphins, so my Steelers could have gotten the playoffs. That would have really made my day, but just seeing the Lions be able to do it when Jared Goff and the Lions were being, so disrespected, I'm just so happy for them, I'm just so happy. Now I look forward to a great week of the playoffs, a great playoff season for the NFL. Probably one of the most competitive in recent years. You got the San Francisco 49ers. They look like world beaters right now without their starting quarterback, and they just still look better than ever. You got the Philadelphia Eagles. They have question marks because Jalen Hurts has been hurt, and we don't know how far he can go coming off of that injury, how sore he's gonna be. He should be able to get it well rested now, but with the injury like that, you still never know. So that's a question mark. Tampa Bay, they lost to the Falcons. Tom Brady is still great, but they definitely haven't had their best season. And you had the Minnesota Vikings, who were obliterated by the Packers recently. So, and of course the Dallas Cowboys, they didn't look very good at all yesterday, but that's typical Cowboys. They could be world beaters one day, and they can get stomped on like roaches another day. So um, this will be an interesting playoff series, playoff season. This will be an interesting playoff season. With AFC, got Buffalo, Cincinnati, Kansas City at the top. Take your pick. And we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, San Diego. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to beat the Chargers. Chargers haven't really shown me much this year, even though, they have a talented, roster and quarterback, but they still haven't shown me enough, consistent play to get the job done this season. So I think Jacksonville is going to take them. But disclaimer, this is not gambling advice. This videos for entertainment purposes, but that's just my prediction. It's hard to say who's going to represent AFC in the Super Bowl. Kansas City, Bengals, Buffalo. It's hard to say. Deep down in my heart, I kind of feel like Cincinnati can go back again. They've already been tested, and Joe Burrow has proven that he's not afraid of anything or anyone, and he'll go up against anybody. Barring any other major injuries, I can see the Bengals going back again. But Buffalo and Kansas City, they're both going to be tough to beat. I think Kansas City, the Achilles heel is still their defense. So that's the only question mark I have about them. With Buffalo, it's just going to be a matter of playing, mistake-free football, which is hasn't been very easy for them to do. So if I had to guess who will go represent the AFC, it will be Cincinnati, but it could be either one of those three teams, in my opinion. Jacksonville would be a tough out, but I don't believe they're going to represent AFC, but they will be a tough out. So if somehow they manage to get through to the championship game, it would not surprise me. In NFC, right now, if I had to pick anybody, it would be the 49ers. It just looks like no matter who they stick into that quarterback position, they're just a good, tough team. They're well coached. They're disciplined. They play together. They play within the game. They're just tough. Dallas Cowboys, I think they've been getting by on the talent. I think the coach and the offensive coordinator, the other coaches, that it's kind of, the coaches is kind of suspect. I think the inexperience of the offensive coordinator is showing, and Mark McCarthy, I'm not going to say he's a bad coach because he did, win a Super Bowl, but, you had Aaron Rodgers for about a decade or so, and you only got one Super Bowl out of it, so that says a lot for me. Had Aaron Rodgers in his prime at that, so that says a lot. So, I don't know. Dallas has all the talent in the world, so if they get to the championship, they can get to the championship just based on their talent alone, in spite of the coaching, not because of it. But it will be hard pressed, for me to see them go, win the Super Bowl or even get to the Super Bowl, with the coaching tree right now and the coordinators, play calling. It's just a little bit too predictable but yet inconsistently good. So that's, it's one thing to throw the ball and want to put the nail in the coffin, but at some point, you got to play smart football, and you can't keep giving up big leads because you want to get pass happy and you want to look like the greatest show on turf. You got to start playing smart, and it doesn't matter how Dak plays. I mean, if he, if you call smart plays, he won't have the opportunity to make a terrible mistake, all the terrible mistakes that's been made. So I think better play calling will eliminate the turnovers, interceptions, and all that. Just smarter play calling. Just, at some point you gotta know when to tone it down. And just play, tough, hard-nosed football. You got two great running backs. You got to use them. To me, Dallas is at their best when Tony Pollard is the best player on the team. Period. That's what I've seen this year. When they allow Tony Pollard to be the best player on the team, when they feed him, that's when the Cowboys are at their best, when they're almost unbeatable. But but I don't know if the coach is disciplined enough to allow that to happen, because he wants to be the the coordinator, offensive coaches and offense coordinator, want the Cowboys to look like the greatest show on turf. I don't know if it's them or someone, on the higher up or in the behind the scenes that's pushing that. But if they want to be the greatest show on turf, that's going to be their downfall this season. So that's why they're not my pick to go to the Super Bowl. Right now, my number one pick to go will be San Francisco. But again, this is not gambling advice. This is just my opinion right now, what I'm seeing. It may turn out differently, but just what I'm seeing. But I've already went a little bit longer than I wanted to on this video. Just wanted to give a brief recap on what's ahead. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you received any value at all, please like and share and subscribe so that I can bring you even more fascinating content than this. And God bless you. Peace. I love you. Have a good one.